Hi, and welcome to my channel, guys. Thank you guys so much for clicking on this video. My name is Kamoy, so I want to thank you once again and welcome. So, disclaimer before I even begin this reading, okay? These videos are not for everyone, and I get it and I understand it. So this is all about self-mastery. So if you're not into doing your own self-work and getting your own shit together, these videos will not be for you. So I'm going to give you 5 seconds to go ahead and click on off this video because this is not for you. And I know this is not for everybody. So 5 seconds. 5 seconds. And I think your 5 seconds is about up. Okay. These videos are meant for my light workers, my empath, anyone on their spiritual journey that is ascending, that feels like you're going through some type of shift or transformation and you cannot quite put your finger on what's going on, but you need answers and you're trying to get guidance and you're trying to get understanding. You may be able to find some of that here, okay? Today, I felt led to do a video pertaining to spiritual warfare because there's a lot of that going on in the atmosphere right now, okay? And I feel like, guys, you need to know how to protect yourself. You need to be able to, I love the smell of this lotion and it is almost finished and I just don't want to get rid of it. And I haven't been able, I got to order one. You need to be able to know how to protect yourself. You need to be able to know what's going on energetically. You can think about it as getting a brand new 2020 Lexus or Mercedes or, you know, Range Rover, Land Rover. You know, Range Rover is my favorite. You know, getting the fully loaded car, having all these pretty buttons that light up, the camera that does all this extra shit, but you don't know how to work it. You know, you just know how to drive the car. You have no idea how to work all the extra amenities, right? And all of the extra features in your car because you have not taken the time to master that, okay? Now, with that being said, it's the same thing energetically. And I've been in meditation now for a couple of days. Like literally, I think on Saturday, whew, Saturday was heavy. Saturday was heavy for me. Saturday was a lot of heavy energy for me, okay? It was like I felt everything on Saturday. Sunday was a little bit more lighter, okay? Now, with that being said, what kept popping up in meditation this weekend was spiritual warfare. Videos just kept popping up, just based in my YouTube queue, just based on energetically what I felt I was feeling and what I feel like a lot of you are going through, okay? All right. So, once again, these videos are for anyone on their spiritual path, their spiritual journey, anyone that is an empath, a light worker, energy healer, okay? Anyone that definitely feels a shift or the different vibration in frequencies. This video is definitely to help guide you through some of this energetic warfare that we're going through right now, okay? All right. So first we're going to pull 2 chakra cards to let us know, basically, it's just my camera, so I can get better lighting. So basically to let us know exactly what chakras we need to pay attention to, okay? And I'm going to break down for you really quickly once we pull the cards why it is important for you to know what chakra you need to pay attention to, okay? We're going to thank our guides. We're going to thank our angels. We're going to thank our ancestors. We're going to thank our higher selves. We're going to thank our masculine and our feminine side. We're going to thank all of the positive energy in the universe that is here to help guide and protect us, okay? To give us clear understanding, wisdom, knowledge, okay? And the strength and courage to do what needs to be done when it's time to do it, okay? All right, so let's pull your 2 chakra cards. This is a general reading for all signs. This is all about spiritual warfare, okay? So we're pulling the chakra cards. Just give us 2 chakra cards. Okay. I knew it. Soulmate popped out. This is your root chakra. This is what grounds you, okay? And we're going to get into this, why this is important and why I felt like we're going through some spiritual warfare shit, okay? Everybody's being questioned if you, especially if you seeking and if you on your shit, you being asked to really view how you see yourself. And we're being asked to work with our shadow selves. And I'm going to break down the shadow selves too, okay? We're going to break all of that shit down in this reading. Okay. Then we got grief. Ooh, heart chakra work. Boom. I felt that shit. Okay, let's get into this. Now, first of all, your root chakra is what grounds you in this now moment, okay? When this soulmate card pops up here in this chakra deck, this ain't about nobody else but you. This ain't about you finding another soulmate. This is you finding the soulmate within yourself. This is about self-mastery work. This is about how are you viewing yourself? What truth are you telling to yourself about yourself? What lies are you telling to yourself about yourself? Now, listen to me and listen to me clearly, okay? There should be nobody on this planet in this realm that knows you better than you know yourself. And if there is somebody that knows you better than yourself, then you're open to manipulation, okay? You need to get to know yourself really well, especially what's going on here in this, I want to say in the ethereal realm, because there are things going on that you cannot see spiritually. You're going to have to get on board and really figure out who the fuck you are. That's really what's going on right now, okay? Now, we got grief popping up here, and this is a heart chakra card. Your heart chakra is responsible for love, it's responsible for compassion, and it's responsible for forgiveness. You're going to have to love some things and love them enough to let them go. You're going to have to love some things and love them enough to say no. You're going to have to love some things and love them enough to say, okay, I'm going to let you in. You're going to have to love some things enough to be who the fuck you are, really, okay? Meaning you're going to have to love you first, okay? Going back to the shadow self. Intuitively, when I was meditating, what I was hearing is that we are going to have to start working with our shadow selves. Our shadow selves is a part of ourselves that we do not want to interact with. That's the part of ourselves, the unknown part of ourselves. That's the part of ourselves that you tuck away all your fear, all your your insecurities, all your vulnerability. That's the part of yourself that has the most power. That is the part of yourself that controls your emotions. That is the part of yourself that controls your thought process. Okay? All right. How the fuck are you seeing yourself? Like, this shit is real. Okay? What pain are you holding on to that you need to let go? Okay? Who are you not forgiving that you need to forgive? Okay? Who do you keep forgiving that you really need to have some compassion for and say, fuck no. Y'all need to think about that. Okay? This is not a joke. Okay. This is not a joke. And it's not a joke. And because we're coming up into what I want to say really is a new awakening. Not even a new awakening. I want to say more of a fuller awakening, because you're awakening every day if you're tapped in and open to, you know, to explore. But you're coming into a place where you're not going to be able to rely on nobody else but yourself. Okay? All right. It's interesting. We have 3 goddesses that popped out. And I wanted to start this poll really with some goddess energy to kind of figure out what energy as warriors we need to step into. We have Lakshmi. Okay. Can you see that? Pull that up. Okay. And Lakshmi is all about a bright future. Okay. You have Setmit. And Setmit is all about, I like to call her the Leo Queen. Okay, so this is all about being strong. Okay, then you have Yamanya. Okay, and Yamanya is all about golden opportunities. Okay, so Setmit is all about stop worrying. Okay, I'm sorry. Lakshmi is all about stop worrying. You got everything that you need. You just need to see yourself in your truth, okay? And let go of the things that no longer serve you. And stop crying over the shit that you should not be crying over, okay? Your tears are meant to strengthen you. Your tears are not meant to hinder you, okay? So Setmit is saying be strong, right? You're stronger than you think. You might not even know how strong you are if you didn't go through the shit that you went through, okay? Yamaya is saying you got new opportunities and new doors coming, opening, and it's very important for you to pay attention and walk the fuck through those doors. That's what she's saying, okay? So don't worry about shit. You're stronger than you think, okay? And walk through the doors that's being presented to you, all right? Right now, your mental and your emotional bodies, okay, are under spiritual attack. And we're going to get into that. If you're not doing the work, and even if you are doing the work, you're going to have to start paying attention to the parts of you that you are trying to hide, okay? That's important. You're going to have to start paying attention to that part of you. All right. What y'all want us to know about this spiritual warfare? Some of you got people, some of you got people in your own households, right? That smile in your face. Say they wish you well and they don't. Some of you is people on the job. For some of you, it's your own spouse. Some of you is your children. Okay? All right, we're going to get into this. What you want us to know about this Latin energy? What are we worrying about that we should not be worrying about? What do you want us to know about the spiritual warfare going on? You got the Knight of Rainbow. When the Knight of Rainbow show up, that's like the soulmate card, okay? Be who you are, okay? Some of you are trying to people please and you're not being who you are. This is telling you slow down. You carry this turtle carries its shell no matter where it goes. You are you no matter where you go. All you have is you, okay? And the message is really clear. The message is really, really clear, okay? You are not to, okay. The word I'm hearing is be confined. You are no longer to be confined to other people's opinions about you, or even the manipulation through guilt is what I'm hearing. Okay, you have the 9 of ear that popped up, aka what? See, really, okay. Shut that down. Okay, you got the 9 of ear popping up on the board. The 9 of ear is all about your thinking, your spiritual and your mental thinking, okay? The 9 of ear, this represents pain, this represents sorrow, this represents depression, this represents you replaying negative mind loops in your mind. This represents you being stuck somewhere in your head, being stuck in your head, okay? Now, I'm going to break something down to you about the chakra system before I even finish breaking down this reading, okay? Let's just say that your chakra system are doorways, okay? And each chakra represents a particular doorway that it opens, all right? So the doorways are could be entered through your emotional or your mental or your spiritual capacity, and then they're expressed on a physical expression, okay? Hence, your belief systems or your attributes, you know, how your personal attributes, okay? Boom. How you express yourself in your mind and your body, your mind and body structure, okay? You with me? Boom. All of that then equals into how energy is created. Energy is created through your emotions. Energy is created through your thought system. And energy then moves through these doorways that we talked about, goes into your cells, goes into your tissues, and goes into your organs, okay? So in Reiki, one of the things that we're taught is before you can have a disease, you have a dis-ease first within your emotions, within your mental thinking, okay? Your thought process, and within your spiritual man. Before you can experience any type of disease or pain, please understand it has to pass through all these different systems or these doorways before it can be expressed into this physical realm. Why is that important? If you holding on to some depressive, painful shit, that's just going to keep manifesting depressive, painful shit. May it be in your body, may it be in your spiritual mind, or may it be in this physical realm. How you interact with people, how people interact with you. You're just meeting people that you can't trust. You're just having relationships and interactions with people that don't serve your purpose, that don't serve your higher purpose, right? That don't want to see you succeed, right? Okay. Whoever's out there with this Five of Rainbow energy, aka the Five of Pentacles, okay, some of you are worried about your money. Some of you are worried about financial loss. Some of you are seeing yourself attached to money. You view yourself and your success based on money. Okay? You got to let that go. Money's energy. And especially if you're seeking, you got to let that go. So we got some of you not being yourself, right? Allowing people to tell you who you are, right? Because you're not operating in your dark side. You're not taking the things from the pain that you've, been through, and you're not taking the lessons from all of the experience that you're afraid to go into that vulnerable side. So it's saying it's time for you to go. It's time for you to go. What this is asking you to do is come into a routine within your spirituality, a routine within. You don't have to worry if you're going within. Okay, understand that all your battles and everything that you need can be fought from within first. Okay, then you express it outwardly, right? Some of you not being yourself. Some of you harboring on to depression and isolation, right? Maybe pertaining to your money. Some of you feel bored. Some of you feel stuck. Some of you just, being lazy. You know what to do, but you're still not doing what you're supposed to do. This is not the time to be lazy. This is not the time to be lazy. This Lakshmi energy is about abundance, okay? Please understand that. Please understand that. But how are you seeing yourself? Are you seeing yourself in a... Some of you is holding on to guilt, okay? You got this 8 of Ear energy on the board. 8 of Ear is all about your mental and your spiritual thinking, okay? This is how you're viewing shit. This is how you're viewing shit. So you got the 9 of Ear. And so this is, this is what I'm saying. It's a spiritual warfare. Spiritual warfare don't happen externally. These should happen on the mental and spiritual level and on the emotional level. Okay? So whatever emotional guilt you holding on to with this 8 of Ear energy on the board, it's time for you to release it. And it feels like it's guilt more pertaining to yourself. Okay? Pertaining to yourself. This right here is inner work. Yeah, people are triggering things. They triggering things, but you're going to have to deal with the things that's being triggered. You got major transformation coming in here. Okay? You got major transformation coming in here. You have the Sun card saying whatever depression, whatever lack of successful thoughts you've been having, whatever negative mind loop you've been replaying, you need to pay attention to what you've been putting into your system. You need to pay attention to what thoughts you've been replaying. You need to pay attention to what you've been sitting in this depression and meditation. Depression and meditation don't mean that you're lying in your bed all day. Depression and meditation can also be done through the company that you keep, through the entertainment that you watch, to the songs that you listen to. Okay? You can tell a person's mood based on their fucking playlist. They're asking us to step into our truth. Okay? You can't attract something you're not. You can't attract something you're not. You cannot attract something you're not. You have to be that thing within first. You have to feel like you deserve that thing. You have to become one with that thing. Okay? Me and my girl Kelly talks about all the time, like how fast manifestation can happen, because we do manifestation work, right? And one of the things that I realized, manifestation happens, boom, with this card right here. The 8 of Water, letting go. Okay? This is letting go, walking away from everything and surrendering it all. Not wherever the chips fall, let them fall. You've done your part. The only thing that you need to know is that it's all going to work out for your bright future. Right? Stop being controlling. You don't have to try to figure out how to... I'm going to explain to you how manifestation works, right? You are to work from the end result. You do not try to figure out how it's going to unfold. When you go in to do meditation and manifestation work, you manifest, right, from going in and meditating on the end result. What does it feel like to experience love unconditionally? Right? What does it feel like to have $1 million if that's what you're trying to manifest? What does it feel like to be a successful entrepreneur if that's what you're manifesting? What does it feel like to be a homeowner? Okay, let's take a homeowner for example. What does it feel like to be a homeowner? Then you go into meditation. You see yourself unlocking your door as you pulled up into the driveway, got out. You physically have to get into that place of feeling yourself close the car. Click, click, turn the alarm on, go up to the door, put your key in the door, taking off your shoes. You have to go back within your memory data bank because you're fucking programmed. Everything is programmed anyway. Totally different video. Okay. Everything is programmed anyway. And how you want to know how everything is programmed? As a man think it, so it is. You can go back to your scriptures and you can find some type of quotation, annotation to that. Okay. So we're talking about high level shit here. Okay, you have to be able to see yourself having, right, being, feeling, desiring, right, expecting, and knowing that you're worthy of whatever it is you want to manifest. That's how this shit works. If for a second, the second you think you don't deserve a thing, the second you think you can't get a thing, you move further and further away from what's rightfully yours by birth. You're a fucking sovereign being, which means that everything that you want, you already have. Everything is yours to have. Okay? All right. Let's go on to this. Let go. See yourself in the truth. You cannot change the past. Whatever stress you holding on to, because you got the 6 of fire popping up. The 6 of fire is intuition. This has to do with your intuition. This has to do with your inner being. 6 of fire is popping up and telling you self-confidence is at hand. Whatever shit you're stressing, it's time for you to let go. 2222 just popped up. Yep, 2222 just popped up. That reduces down to 44. Right, and then 4 and 4 reduces down to 8. New beginnings. That was just a timestamp. All right, we can move on to what segment energy is trying to tell us. Okay. Some of you don't even know your strengths. You know, she's saying be strong. Some of you don't even know your strengths. Because you're carrying all this shit. And some of you are carrying people's shit that don't have nothing to do with you either. Alright. What segment energy is trying to tell us? What is segment energy trying to share with us? Cry if you need to is what I'm hearing. If you need to fucking cry, cry. Crying does not represent weakness. Crying represents strength. If that's what you need to do, and honestly, from a woman's perspective, there's nothing like a really good cry. There's nothing like a really, really good cry. You got another major Arcana card popping up here on the board. Y'all, it's time to put in the work. We got the death card popping up on the board. Some shit is dying. Some shit is dying, right? You burying some things. Now, there's a lot of symbolisms here in this card, and I'm not going to get into all of them. But what I will say to you, your alchemy, or the alchemist within you needs to step up to the forefront. That's what I'm going to say. Okay? Do not be resistant to this change. Shit is ending. Shit is ending, okay? You need to merge your dark shadow side with your light. Out of darkness comes light. You cannot understand your true power and who you are if you're not going in within yourself, within the darkness within yourself, and facing all of your shit. If you a liar, face you a liar. If you a cheater, face that you a cheater. You know? Shit. If you curse too much, face you curse too much. Okay? If you just a blunt person, face that you blunt. You know? Whatever it is about yourself that if you manipulative, face that you're manipulative. Whatever it is about yourself that you need to face and uncover, now is the time to do it. You do not need to take this shit into 2020 with you. I'm telling y'all right now, this right here is a year to work all this shit out. Step into your fucking superpowers. All of them. All of them. And you're only going to find out your superpowers by walking through the dark shit. Your pain, the letdown, the betrayal, that's where your superpower was lie. All of that right there, that want to take you, that's where your super. Listen, you got the strength card showing up. And you see how it's showing up here in the reverse? You're going to have to face some devils. You're going to have to face some inner demons. You're going to have to face some shit. Okay? You can't look outside yourself no more. Some shit within yourself is dying and it's saying you're stronger than you think. Time to let go of the grief. It's time to let go of the pain. You're on the spiritual warfare. You cannot get stuck in your feelings right now. You can't. Okay? When you love something unconditionally or you love someone unconditionally, you love them enough to let them go. Okay? We are not here to interrupt anybody's experience, okay? You are here to have your own fucking experience, okay? And then some people are just fucking background. Some people just fillers, okay? Some people have got roles. Some people are Judases. Some people got main roles in your life, okay? You have to take control and position people where you want them. You got the King of Swords. This is the King. Sorry. You got the Queen of Swords popping up on the board. The Queen of Swords represents your fucking mental thinking. I'm telling y'all right now, okay? I'm telling y'all right now, if you're not meditating, if you're not drinking plenty of water, you need to start doing that, okay? It's important. Start programming your water and shit, too. All of that is important. You got the Queen of Swords popping up. The Queen of Swords is saying, as you start to face your shit, don't worry about it. You ready to face it, which means it's going to be quick. You're going to be thinking different perspective, a higher perspective, okay? You're not as overly emotionally reactive anymore when you start dealing with your shit, okay? You got a whole brand new perspective on things right now. Yep. Whatever deceptions and lies that you've been telling yourself about yourself, or whatever deception and lies you feel other people has gotten away with, you got the Ace of Wands here saying, follow your intuition. Okay, follow your intuition. This is all about new beginnings. All of this backstabbing, betrayal, hurt, breakdown, put down. Some of you been through some fucked up shit, right? But who hasn't? Everybody's story is just a little different, right? You cannot get stuck in the pain. That's what this message is for. You cannot get stuck in the pain. That's the main purpose of spiritual warfare, is to fucking cripple you emotionally and mentally and spiritually, okay? This shit right here, this Seven of Swords right here, and once again, swords has to do with your mental and your spiritual thinking. This Seven of Swords is saying, ain't nobody gotten away with shit. They thought they got away with some shit, or they think they getting away with some shit. Ace of Wands, you're divinely protected, right? Your intuition got you. Your higher self got you. Fuck, your shadow side got you. Your shadow side wants to get you, right? When you combine your shadow side or your dark side with your light side, right? That's the part of you. Your shadow side is the part of you that wants to be known, because out of darkness, once again, comes light. You know, I tell people this all the time, especially people that I work with. A person can do a thing, they can know they do a thing, but they don't understand why they do a thing. The shadow side, or your shadow side, it has the answer as to why you operate the way you do. Don't run from that. Especially if you're going through some dark night of the soul shit. I kind of felt that as I was meditating on this video too. Like, some of you are going through a dark night of the soul, combined with the spiritual warfare. It's a lot of shit, some heavy shit. The point of this message is you got a bright future. You are fucking stronger than you think. Got Setmet telling you that, right? See, she got these lines. This is why I like to call her the Lion Queen. She got these lines, and this always reminds me of Leo energy. This is your will. This is your strength. This is your courage. Stop waiting and asking for permission to be who the fuck you are. Embrace all that shit. Stop asking and waiting for permission from other people to be who you are. To love the way you love. To express the way you express. Once you're not hurting anybody, and you are vibrating light because now you understand your own darkness from within, who gives a fuck? Because you vibrating on a higher level. And therefore you can only attract those on a higher level. So everything else will take care of itself. Let's just say that. Ace of Wands is saying you are stronger than you think. Okay? And this is new beginnings. The Ace of Wands is all about new beginnings. This is you having to use your fucking intuition, however. I'm talking to my people that are about self-mastery and doing your work. Okay? And once you start to own all of this shit, where you stepping into your own strength and you start to not worrying about shit that you cannot control, except for coming into your own inner strength. You got Yemiya. And you can Google these goddesses. These are some fucking badass goddesses. Okay? I'm not going to get into like their backstory, but Google these. You can Google them. These are some badass goddesses. Okay? Yamiya is telling you got some golden opportunities coming here. It's important for you to walk through whatever doors are being opened at this time. Okay? Especially when it comes to you releasing shit. Okay? There are portals being opened. Okay, there's healing being poured down right now. There's alignment coming in all over. This is why these attacks are happening, to fucking distract you from doing what you need to do. All right, Yemiya, what you got for us? Okay. Whoo, Yemiya is saying you got the Three of Swords. See, pain, grief. We talked about this in the beginning. The heart chakra deals with your compassion. The heart chakra deals with your love. The heart chakra deals with forgiveness. Forgiveness ain't for nobody else but you. Forgiveness is so you can move forward. Forgiveness is so you can move on. Forgiveness don't got nothing to do with anybody else but you being able to progress and move to where you need to be as you're transitioning through all this shit. Okay? Yamiya is saying all this pain, all this hurt, all this betrayal, it's time for a fucking reset. And I call the Fool card the reset card. This is all about beginnings, okay? This is all about beginnings. This is all about you having a free spirit. This is all about you coming back into your innocence, okay? Now, if you were stuck in the lower vibrational end and you were not dealing with shit and you were buying into and you were just allowing, not fortifying yourself, this could be you being reckless and naive. Okay? If you are not paying attention to what's going on to you mentally, intuitively, you can miss the signs. This is all about you having your brand new car, okay, that's fully loaded, and you learning how each and every fucking button in that bitch works. That's what this is about. Okay? Yeminya is saying it's time to let go of that pain, honey, that betrayal, that heartbreak. Okay? You got the Fool, the reset card. It's time to reset. It's time to reset. Let shit go. It's bigger than you think. Let shit go. You can reset. Time to reset. Alright, what else you got clarifying, Yeminya? You got Temperance on the board. But with Temperance, her back is turned. That's that imbalance. You need to bring balance, okay? You need to bring balance. You need to have a long-term plan because shit is being reset. And this pulls me into like the 2020 energy that we're coming into, okay? Just 2020 vibrates in the number 4. That's alchemy. Okay? It's alchemy. You got the Empress on the board. But her back is also turned. Okay? Now, some of you need to be open to this opportunity. Because some of you, it's kind of like whatever dependency you have on others, especially with this Empress energy with her back turned, you need to let that go. And that's just because you are not, you got people all up in your head. You practice somebody else's version of what your spirituality should be. For some of you. I'm hearing Jasmine. The answer is no. Whatever question you ask Jasmine, the answer is no. And I don't know if it has anything to do with this Lover's card right here, Jasmine. Okay. I heard of Jasmine. Lenora. I heard of Lenora also. Kelsey. I'm hearing no. The answer is no. Okay. You guys, we got the Lover's card here. Right? The Lover's card represents love. It represents union. It represents relationship. It represents values aligning. And if some of you met somebody and you're questioning things, right? This is what you want right here. You want this. You want your yin and your yang to match, right? This right here, I believe, is Mercury. I believe that's Mercury. Let's check my... Yep. That's Mercury. Now, Mercury, let me see. Neptune, Gemini, Mercury. Yeah, Mercury, I don't even know why I have to look that up. Mercury's responsible for your communication and thinking. And we're about to go into Mercury retrograde too. But so you got the Lover's card, and this is representing Mercury, okay? And Mercury's all about clear communication. Mercury rules communication. So whatever the questions were, guys, okay? The names that I called. Jasmine, I believe. Lenora, Kelsey. Did I miss somebody else? If I did, y'all can do a replay. The answer is no, because y'all want this. Y'all want clear communication where y'all can actually create some shit together. Okay? Whatever y'all dealing with. Yep. You got this Ten of Swords energy on the board. Okay? Ten of Swords is that backstabbing energy, but it's kind of like you need to get past this. This grief right here, you need to get past it. Okay? You need to get past it. I'm not, it's not like I'm trying to say, like, you know, like emotionally what you go through doesn't hold weight. But you are supposed to learn, gather the information, feel, gather the information, think, gather the information, and then take action. You can't stay there forever. Clarifying all of this energy, we got the Magician card, guys. We're coming into a place where we're going to have to step into our power. We're going to have to use all of the skills that we have, okay? We're going to have to use everything that we have to take action to protect our spiritual and our mental being, okay? Because all of that ricochets down into your physical experiences, okay? Lakshmi, you got a bright future. You need to stop worrying about shit. You got everything in you that you need. You need to stop worrying about shit and start making a long-term plan and really visualizing things the way that you want them to unfold. So you're going to be visualizing from a place of not what you fear, but what you desire to experience, okay? Don't be like Job. I'm just saying. And that all had to do with what Job was replaying some shit in his mind, some negative shit in his mind. And what did he say? Oh, the thing that I have feared the most have come upon me. That's how this shit work. Hello, spiritual warfare, mental, spiritual warfare. Setmit is saying, you stronger than you think. So if you need to study, then you study. You need to watch YouTube videos to find out how to protect yourself energetically, then that's what you do. And I'm talking to my energy healers, my light workers, my empath. I know y'all know what I'm talking about. Yeminya is saying you got new opportunities coming in, okay? Light workers, empath, portals are being opened up. You're going to have to protect yourself. The way to protect yourself is by releasing all of the dense energy that you no longer need. Okay, so if you've been hurt by heartbreak by Tim, and you and Tim broke up a year ago, but every time you watch a movie, you're still feeling the experience and the pain that Tim put you through a year ago, and y'all broke up a year ago, you haven't spoken to Tim in a year, that is your dark side saying, my love, come in. I have some stuff to teach you. You're still hurting. Let me show you what you haven't seen. Let me help you to uncover some stuff so light can be shed. That's how this works, guys. That's how this works, okay? I've been intuitively reading people for a long time, okay? I've been intuitively reading my own shit pretty much all my life, okay? And what I am going to say to you is, and I've had, painful experiences just like the next person, but what I'm going to say to you is you cannot get to the next step without actually letting go of the shit that no longer, the shit that's holding you down. You can't get to the next level. You can't get to the next step. That is not how this works. And how do you get to the next step? Taking fucking control of your mind. Taking control of your spiritual mind. Taking control of your mental mind. Taking control of your thinking. That is where all of this happens. And then fucking taking control of your heart and learning how to balance your fucking emotions and your feelings. That's how you manifesting and creating down here. I want y'all 5 seconds in that y'all should have clicked off because I told y'all I curse. I want y'all 5 seconds in. If you were not ready to do this work, don't watch this video. I don't know who this is for. I kind of feel like this energy is coming on very, very aggressive, right? But I feel like people need to wake up. You need to wake up. You need to wake up and protect yourself, okay? Even if you have to do some spiritual baths, even if you have to do some fasting, whatever you feel that you need to do, whatever you need to do it. That's important. That's important. That's real talk, okay? All right, my wonderfuls. I will be uploading all of your signs starting tomorrow. So I am going to upload Sagittarius first because Sagittarius got the most views this week. And then I'll go accordingly to, how many views per video. Make sure that you guys do something kind for yourself. Make sure that you love yourself. I know I kind of went off on a tangent today and really, I I told y'all from jump, this channel is about self-mastery. So y'all might get a couple more videos like this where I'm tapping into some stuff and then really enlighten you guys about your spiritual walk. It is time to protect yourself. If you're into your crystals, then you need to do that. If you're into, your spiritual bath, then you need to do that. You need to be able to protect yourself, especially within the next 6 months as you are long-term planning, okay, coming into 2020. I know that we are only in June right now going into July, but we were just in January. Okay? I think I'm also going to do a video where we can actually kind of track the process in this. I'm going to go and ask my guides and really ask how I can get clear and concise instructions of how to get through some of this shit. Some shit is happening. I can't quite put my fingers in everything, but spiritually there is some shit unfolding, and I really feel like we need to protect ourselves spiritually. Okay? All right, my lovelies, this video is for all signs, and once again, you get all your individual postings starting tomorrow. I love you guys. Be kind to yourself, okay? Love yourself. Drink plenty of water and meditation. Bye, guys.